Can a landlord forfeit the lease and evict a tenant for non-payment of rent?
Not at the moment. I think certainly with commercial premises, the hold on being able to take forfeiture proceedings has been extended to the end of December. You might want to check that because it's changing, and it obviously has changed all the time. So at the moment, they can't commence forfeiture proceedings. The problem everyone's going to have is that if you haven't paid any rent, the moment that comes to an end, there's going to be a huge flush of forfeiture proceedings being taken. And for non-payment of rent, people do need to be aware that there is a peaceable re-entry procedure. So there is, in some circumstances, landlords don't have to go to court. So, you really, if you aren't paying your rent because you think, well, they can't take forfeiture proceedings, you need to be keeping an eye on the legislation. And don't forget, as I've touched on, that, landlords do have other remedies. It doesn't mean they can't use a rent deposit still on a personal guarantee. I'm not a contentious lawyer, but there's been legislation to prevent certain civil procedure recovery actions, basically going in and claiming goods in lieu of rent. But again, they're going to come to an end eventually. So you really need to be watching, if you're not paying your rent, watch the space very carefully.